皆さん、こんばんはでございます。まあ、ちょっと待ってね。いろいろと相変わらずやることが。とりあえず喋りながら進めるとして、2週間 CPU 戦を挟みましての、KC 戦ということになります。やだね、KC だってよ。強いね、KC だってよ。まあなんとかこの CPU 戦は負けずになんとかやってこれてるんですけど、今作は割とこう CPU でまず序盤を落としてしまってる方もちらほら見られるので、まあそこはうまく戦えてるのかなっていう感じはしますが、恐ろしいです。 KC なんて恐ろしすぎて。うちとしてはホッケが復帰しました。イエーイエー、ホッケ復帰イエーぐらいですね。相変わらずぼちぼち怪我人はいるんですけど、あとそうオニールくんがね、来週か、これで揃うって感じ。チーフスはさいないんだって、怪我人が。羨ましい限りじゃのう。まあなんとかね、こううまくリーダーくんを使いながらなんかね、こういい試合になるといいかなっていう、こう全然関係ないプラス要素なんですけど、ブラックフライデーに乗じてマイクのスタンドを新調いたしまして、ついでに机も買ったんですよ。今最近この配信自体をそのパソコンからやってるんですよ。なんて1個かませてるというか、プレステ5から配信みたいなのも可能なんですけれども、一応なんかちょっとね、マイクの感じがあんまり良くなくて、プレステ5の問題だと思うんですけど、すぐ音量の調整がうまくいかず飛んじゃったりとかっていうのがあるんで、とりあえずはパソコンから配信してるんですけど、そのための机を買い、でこう机になんていうのかな、こう机にこうアーム型のやつで、こう机からこうアームが伸びて自分の口元にマイクを持ってこれるみたいなタイプを買ったんですよ。アンチ来ました。ありがとうございます。そのためもう出ちゃうのよゾンビです。出ちゃうのよ、誰が喋ってるか。喋らなくなった代わりに誰がコメントをくれてるかは名前が出るようになっております。まあ、とりあえずリーダー君がどれだけ頑張れるかに全てはかかってるんじゃないのかなっていう印象ではありますね。中央からどかどか行かれんだよな、うちのチームは。なんか手堅いね。うわ、パチェック捕まんないな。あれ、早速怪我人。ガンダブルスだって。And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week.
And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
取るか。正直そこは任せたところはあった。マンツーで。あ、レシーバーが1人怪我したんですね。だから多分今、マンツーで一瞬投げるのを判断を迷ったと思うんですけど。
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mahomes now to throw.
はい、ナイス。
Incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
お、取るんかい。今、本物のゾンビ来てる。あざっす。今完璧だったじゃん、マンツー。何やってんだよ。ブチギレ。
Why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
危ない。よし、よく止めた。意外と勝負どころはパチェコをどれだけ止めれるかみたいなところがあるんですよね。
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
はい、ナイス。
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
ダベポナイス。
Sacks are really piling up. Last week it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one of the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
落とせー、落とさない。ああ、落とさないか。
Third and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the
それは
receivers
しょうがない
alive
な。
in the play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
はは、それは無理だわ。
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
じゃあノーってもういなくなっちゃう。そっか、さっきのロングを通されたから見るのをやめたのか。いやー、でもなー、そう。いて、ちゃんとヒットまではしてくれたんですけどね。落差しちゃいましたね。
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Ready. Hey, go steal.
Quickly to Addison here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
危ね危ね危ね危ねなんだよ今の焦ったわ。
Vikings at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Fournette fighting through, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And a solid run down inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Quick, yellow.
First carry now for Alex.
Okay, nice.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate
ちょっと
after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
ありがたいことにまだまだ RPO をどうするかに焦点が当たってるっぽいですね。あれ見つかんねえ。しまった。プレーを探してたら全然見つかんなくてどうしようってなっちゃった。
Let's go now. Check smash.
Fournette, a first down carry.
はい、ナイ
A
ス。
good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, go furious. Stand.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
うい
And he's brought down just outside.
うわ、ダリスを怪我した。うわ、待ってくれよ。
Couple of nice carries back to back here, establishing.
えぐいえぐいえぐいえぐいえぐい。い
These aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for.
や、ダメだって。うちの OL の強いところだけ怪我してくんだけど。
Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting
マ
the
ジかよ。
tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign of the
そう
opening
だるい
drive.
ことになってきたな。
Ready.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on
あー、リスクハイだって。あー、マジかよ。
rushes to start the game, Charles. They go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Here's a give to Madison running right. And he will
はい。
score.
とりあえず同点。
Vikings. Alexander Madison His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
パーフェクトだったじゃん。
This is blocked.
いや、今のは許せね
This is a live ball.
え。嘘でしょ。
Goes as a
こんなことあるんだ。
key thing, not a fumble loss.
わしゃ今パーフェクトなタイミングでキックをしたはずなんですが、これは許せないね。そんなことあるんだね。
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
今まであそこでパーフェクトさえ入れときゃ、なんていうのかな、こうね、ああいうキックがミスることはなかったと思ったんですけど。ナイス。あ、ヒックス。ああ、上からデプスの上から怪我させてくんじゃねえぞマジで。いや、勘弁してくださいよ。きついな。きついな。あ、ナイス。ファイトワイオフウィーク。
Do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
マンツー余裕でぶっちぎられてる。
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
ダメか。
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
これは能力値的問題だからしょうがねえか。もうすぐ怪我するじゃん。
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Okay, nice.
Down to about the 45.
いいね。パチェコのランをうまく止めれてる。
They gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw.
ああ、取るんかい。くそ、負けるしだからしょうがねえか。
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
Okay, nice.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes.
Okay, nice.
This throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling
何
the
で止
middle
め
of
る
the
かな。
field and
止まるの
forcing
か
an
な。
incompletion.
ガンデュースクロス。
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
OK ギリ。
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
結構ゴリゴリいったな。
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
OK
Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack
プレスはかけてカバー2にしてる。でジェファーソンの後ろをケアしてるわけだあれで。
That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll go
おお読み切ってるね。
They go backwards there 2 yards and 2nd and 1.
あ間違えた。まあいいや。
Figured up to the 9-yard run, 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 9-yard.
配信が止まりましたね。びっくりしました。そして相変わらず僕に音声が届かなくなりました。どうも。快適に今まで音聞いてたのにゲームの。音が聞こえないよ。悲しい。自分の声だけが聞こえるときに配信になる。悲しいよ本当に。
That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's Madison running on 1st down, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, going for Jefferson.
あ、やば、短っ。惜しい。
Gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that
ちょっ
looked
と
open
短い
for a
んで
minute.
すけど。
But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Ritter.
OK。
Pass taken in.
ナイスホッケー。
Tight end. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
ナイスホッケーマジで今の。帰ってきたホッケーは頼りになるの。
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Madison running left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
コンサバにして
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Trouble, 38.
Gonna run with Madison again, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
よし
2 yards, that sets him up 1st and
とりあえ
goal.
ずこれで1回2ミニッツにしよ
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready. Steal. Check steal.
Fournette.
うまあまあまあまあまあ時間は使うだけ使ったかでもな正直もうちょい使いたかったな折り返せる時間を残してしまったと言ってもいい
Most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it,
さっきはパーフェクトだったのにねなんで外すんだろうねって感じマジで
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
多分歴史さん的にはキックで OK って思ってるだろうなっていう印象1本があるからね13対13で後半迎えることができたらまあ同じでしょっていう気持ちなんじゃないかな
KC offense out of the huddle ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
内側で倒したよね
I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Pacheco
や
gets
ばい
it up the
やばい頑張れナイスはい偉いはい偉い
and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
強いんだよ
And they'll get him down as he's inside
KC 1
the
人来まし
40.
た本当怪我人多いよね今回24の仕様なのかバカすか怪我する
How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to throw.
じゃあ任せた
With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now 2nd and 3. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
ナイス
And
はい
some
ナイス
determined
や
running
ば
there as he'll pick his way
タッチダウン
down
取られ
to
る
the
とダメだ
12-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
おっす、マジで言ってんの？ああ、ダミハン頼むよ今のは。すだるいことになった。
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
はい、ナイスすぎる、ナイスすぎる、ナイスすぎる。はい、ナイス。はい、クソナイス。
Going to begin the drive here with Madison, and he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Charge.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, the D lineman to make the play.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
いやー、最後でもナイスだったわ。そうなるとこの攻撃ってすごい大事なんだな。思っちゃった。
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. 1st down, here's Ritter.
Okay.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll get to it right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Running from the shotgun with Madison.
よいしょ。
And he'll take it across the
あ、
50
誰が怪我した？
into chief territory. And now they'll stop play here at least momentarily. A
マティソン。
member of the Vikings in some discomfort
マティ
after
ソ
that
ン。
last play. The medical staff is
はあ、
gonna come
マ
out
ティ
here
ソ
and
ン
take a
よ。
look, and we will take a
お
short
ー、マティ
break.
ソンよ。怪我をしてしまったか。あんまり走らせてないはずなんだけどな、マティソンよ。はあ、嘘だろ。ああ、マジかよ、マティソン。しょんぼ
Just
り。
across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3.
がすぐ飛ぶ。びっくりするわ。やめてほしい。
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the
間違えてキープしちゃった。
he was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
前の枚数を減らしたのか。
On second down, this is Madison. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Back to throw, Ritter.
まあ取られた。完璧。
This is one that's going to be intercepted.
まあまあまあまあまあまあ。
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to
で
be
もあれ
in.
を正確に
Coming
投
out
げ
to
れるようになっ
start
た
this
な、リーダー
third
君。
quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
ここは釣りにしとくべきだったか。
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A good rip by Pacheco, and you have to go back to 1990 with Johnny Johnson with the Cardinals to find a rookie 7th rounder with more rushing yards than he had last season. The 251st pick out of Rutgers took over the KC backfield with 830 yards in 2022.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Very nice.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
うわー、なんだそりゃ。
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 29 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken a third quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. Oh, turn up past the 30, past midfield.
今シーズン早くも2つ目のキックオフリターンタッチダウンでございます。ナイス。ベストリターナーみたいな感じで選ばれちゃうんじゃないの、あんだけ活躍すると。実はイーグルス戦でも1本決めてるんですよね。
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end
あ、でも
zone.
やり返されるか
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles.
はい、それは甘いっすね。
Pass there, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They've got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Inside handoff now to Fournette.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Probably 多分マンツーを外せない気がするんだよね、向こうは。
Now a give to Madison.
OK、問題なし。
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison.
どうしてもマンツーすると
Touchdown of the game. His
ランの守備が若干遅れるんで、
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
まあそれとの天秤みたいなとこですよね。
Joseph connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Nice.
And he is met in his
Nice.
behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to
こうやって時間を使っていくという作戦になっていくんですね。
They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw.
よいしょ。ナイス。はい、よく止めた。
Think he got there? No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe.
くそよく止めた。
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now? 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches.
はいよ。
Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison.
珍しいね。慣れないことしたね。
Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25.
俺中クル入れっぱなしだったっけやべえやべえ忘れてた。
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Okay.
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Final minute now of the third quarter.
560. Steel black.
Ritter now on second down.
うわーさすがリーダーくん さすがだぜマジでくそ今出し抜いたのにな
But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Strike. Strike. Black shot.
Completes this to Anderson out left. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
まあいいやとりあえず4区突入がこれで
And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end. And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
うわくそ渡さねえかよし最後ちょっとダメだ集中しないとやられる普通に
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Throw left side complete.
Nice.
That's Willis. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Second down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
Okay.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
止め方としては
Yes,
ナイ
a
ス
two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
落とさないよなあいつは
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll run out of the gun.
はいナイス
And a good push there
あ
defensively as they
ー
stop
あん
him at the
た
40
何やっ
of the
て
game.
んだよ
Just one. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
冗
What
談
it
でしょ
does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
あーまあまあまあまあまあいいいいいい
And he's
内があ
got
ると
the
思ってる
first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
マジで言ってんのかよ。
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Here's Pacheco once again. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah. Well, defensively, he had it diagnosed quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that.
頑張れ生きてる。ありがとうございます。ちょっと
Made the play.
頑張りたい気持ちでいっ
Couldn't
ぱいで
even
す今。
get going moving the football.
Second and 9.
You gotta go right here. You gotta play big.
Mahomes now to throw.
オッケー。
He
ま
finds
あ
his
まあまあまあ
man,
まあ
Sky
まあ。
Moore.
許す。
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes being chased out left. That'll be caught by Rice.
危ね
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
え。いや今
Nice gains. That one for
ハード
14
フラットにちゃん
yards
と
and
置いた
another
と思ったんだ
first.
けどな。
But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Pacheco
うわーダメか。
will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So that's now 10 touchdowns for him on the year. He's into double figures, and we're not even to the halfway point of the season yet.
Partner, doesn't it speak to how well he works with this
くっ
offensive
そ微妙な
line?
戦いになってきた。
They know he doesn't need a giant alley to run through. He just needs a little seam. And he's so good at being patient, waiting for things to develop, and then accelerating when it does appear.
ああなんかさ、うち
Extra
なん
point
か
by
4、
Butker
5人
is
怪
on
我してる気が
target.
するんだよ
And
な。
now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
マジで
The
言ってんのこ
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
めちゃめちゃ怪我するやん。
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. The Ritters and the throw here caught by Addison. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
はいはいはい。
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
はあ
Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go
それは強いな。マジで言ってんの。
your friend old momentum.
それは強いな。
Change sidelines about right now, and if you don't
うわ
convert
さ
here,
すがだぜ。
guess what? He's going to make the trek to the
さす
opposite
がだ
side.
ぜと言っておこ
And
う。
all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Ritter back to throw. That's down.
はい来た。完璧。
It's caught
はい OK です。さすがにねリーダー君舐めすぎてたなこれは。
Justin Jefferson, 68 yards.
さっきやっちまったけどね、あいつ。
Vikings use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
よしよしよしよしよし、だいぶ展開違うぞこのタッチダウン。
Because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On second down, here's Mahomes.
OK、ナイス。いいとこいるね。
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, he's gonna get pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed
そして
pass.
私にはチャン
Money on
ス。
the spot on that one.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now here's Mahomes.
OK、取るよ。
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked
ああ、ナイスキャラ。
Callahan. And the return here will go to the 31-yard
今のはアウトサイド入れといてよかった。
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their
そしたら
chances
もうあと
right
ボール
there.
キャリアこの差まで
Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone
ひたすら
thinking
に
to
死
be
ぬ。
somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. A gain of 3, second down. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the
も
ball
うタイ
on
ム
the
アウトを
ground,
取り
right?
始め
This is
た。
where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Set. Ready.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a
早い
second
ね、
and
タイムアウ
7.
トまでの展開が。
They'll run it again with Fournette.
OK、内が悪い。
And inside the
ナイス。
20 before he's brought down. 78 yards on the ground for Fournette. It's a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability,
こ
another
れも
run
もうじ
here
ゃ
on
あ
second
カバ
and
ーワン
8.
ホールってことだな、きっと。
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And the Vikings
あ、またホッケが怪我してる。はあ、ざけんなよ。お前さ、今週復活したばっかりだよ。何人怪我したのこのこれで。マジかよ。マジで言ってんのかよ。
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
わ、マジで。
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him
はい
behind
はい
the
はいはい。
line.
もう下がって下がって。
And with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but 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 him down,
あ、こんなに綺麗にはまると思わなかった。これ以上オフェンスに気が出ても困るしな。あそこのな、ファーストダウン更新したときにうちがタイムアウト、怪我人でタイムアウト1回使っちゃったからな、若干計算が変わってきたんだよな。
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find Willis. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple
両
of
力
scores.
チャンスって
Want
書
to
い
make
て
sure
ある。
they
これ
have
で
a chance
後で
to win this
怒られ
ball
ないの
game.
かな、YouTube 側から。あんたコメントやばいよって言われそうな気がする。
Mahomes to throw once more. Throw caught there by Willis. And he's got this down to the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
フラッグ出たぞ。
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
ホールディング
That
か。
time the right guard sending him backwards.
あれ
And so many different
あ
types of guys rotate
今の
in
って
on the defensive line now, depending on
こう
situation.
アクセプトしなかったら時計って進んだのかな。
Fast guy, no matter what though, you can't hold them.
ああ、だとしたらすげえもったいないことしたよね。わかんねえ。まあいいや。
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. The out route incomplete. That's Rice. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
おい。はい、ありがとうございました。おーい、珍しい KC に勝ちました。珍しいです、とても。
Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah,
まあリダー君が全く生かさずに勝ったようなもんですけど、珍しいな、勝てるときに勝っといたみたいなもんだなこれ。
So for Minnesota, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
とりあえず何が良かったか分かんないな。正直まあターンオーバー3つっていうのがまあそもそも歴史的に珍しい現象だなと思いますけど、うちがまあなんとか1個に抑えきれたのは、まあ1個に抑えたっていうのが大きいかも。まあほぼ投げてねえからなめちゃめちゃ走ったからな今回。なんでまあヤードはねがっちり稼がれたけど、うちはうまく走れたんじゃないですかね2人で。マティソ怪我人が多い。ジェファーソンらしさも見せたしね。イベントなんか起きてたんですけど、それ自体はいやーね、本当によかったよかった。リーダー君が成長するぞ。フィールドジェネラル。とりあえずね、正確性をぐいぐい上げていかないとこれで。スローパワーが1上がった。びっくり。まあ、とりあえず勝ててよかったです。まあ、とりあえず勝ててよかったです。やっぱりね、まあ、パチェコを止めるっていう最初の実はテーマ通り進めたので、今シーズンの KC はまあそこかなって思ってたんで、うまく対応できてよかったです。はい。で、次週がついに同地区との戦い入り。今まで確かね、同地区ないんだよ、うち。確かね。あれあったっけ？ライオンズ戦ったっけいや、戦ってないな、多分。わかんねえや。戦ってない。なんで、ちょっと頑張っていきたいと思います。リーダー君の成長もね、一緒に、結局誰だ、一人。誰だハンターが4周アウトか。なんかさ、ほんと、うちデプスの上から消えてくんだよね。なんか、控えのとかなんか2番手が怪我したとかねえの。デプスの上から消えてく。でもオニールが来週復活だからまあそこは許そう。まあはい、怪我人との戦い。とりあえずホッケがまた怪我とかじゃなくてよかったと思います。はい、次回はついに初の同地区対決なので頑張っていきたいと思います。それでははい今日はね気持ちよく寝れるね。KC に勝つなんてなかなかないからね。というわけではい皆さんありがとうございました。また次の